Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk and digitalmotorsports.com. This is the BTCC Replica Championship coming to you from Goodwood Motor Circuit tonight. We've got race 3 coming up for you, so let's get straight to the action. So the grid this is a reverse grid from the finishing positions from race 2. So we've got Pablo in first, Firepower second, TCC third, Ginger fourth, Dan Bailey fifth, Angry Man in sixth, Excalibur seventh, Warwolf eighth, Seamus in 9th, Jim Bob 10th, Flash in 11th and Brian Moncani in 12th. Mainly racing super softs, a few mediums stuck in there as well. But yeah, 15-minute race as you know by now, usual scenario. Let's get straight to it. Races 1 and 2 was great racing, a few fills and spills, but really good racing. So anyway, revs are up, away we go, and another clean start by everybody. So Pablo has already lost first place. Firepower's absolutely steamed away in the Aston Martin with TCC coming through as well. So it's Firepower who takes up the lead then. TCC and Ginger goes wide. He's out there in the grass along with Pablo as well. So two of them out there. Jim Bob at the back as well. Had a bit of a moment. But back up top we've got Firepower then being chased down by TCC and Excalibur into third place. Then there's a small gap back to Angry Man, Brian Moncani and Dan Bailey in 6th. Let's see how Firepower goes here. Firepower with a really good start there. Got himself past Pablo off the lights. Nice clean start and has powered his way through. But TCC is right on him and TCC might get him along this back straight here. He's going to be looking around the outside, but he's going to be on the inside, come down here to the right-hander here. So I think TCC might actually get Firepower. He does, so TCC takes up the lead then. So TCC first, Firepower second, Excalibur in third. We've got Brian Moncani chasing them down in 4th. Dan in 5th, got himself up in the 5th, well done Dan. And then Angry Man, closely followed by Warwolf in 7th. Firepower, oh, and Firepower, what's happened? Firepower has dropped all the way back from the lead. He's had a moment at the chicane, he's basically let everybody go past him. So that's really unfortunate for Firepower. Didn't get through there clean enough, obviously, and unless he got tanked, but I don't think he did. I think it was his own doing, and yeah, back to 12th, so unfortunate there. So back at the front then, TCC gets through to first. Excalibur then second, now it's Brian Moncani in third, and this trio of cars down in 4th. Angry Man and Warwolf battling it out. Warwolf looking hungry at the back of Angry Man, so two Americans fighting it out again. Warwolf trying to get himself up into the top 3 places. Ginger then in 7th, Jim Bob in 8th. And we've got Flash and Seamus fighting it out here for 9th and 10th place. And Firepower in 11th. Pablo back in 12th. So again, Pablo must have had an off somewhere because Firepower was at the back, but being that he's in 11th now, that it's Pablo must have had an incident somewhere and Flash up the inside of Jim Bob. Does get there, so Flash takes 8th, does he? Yeah, he just manages to hold on there, so Jim Bob back to 9th then. So TCC clearing off in front. So I think he's pretty angry after last race, race 2. Yeah, probably one of his worst races there due to a couple of incidents and offs that he had, and he came in about 10th I think in the end, and he won't be pleased with that. So TCC is thinking to himself, right, you know what, I'm off, I've got to get some good points here, so that's what he's going to try and do. Brian Moncani being chased down by Excalibur then in 3rd. So stick with these two for a second and see how it goes up here as they reach this last section through the right-hander and the tight chicane. Again, the two compatriots fighting it out. No, Excalibur just pulls back a little bit, manages to get through there nice and clean. Dan Bailey though still chasing him down in 4th. Warwolf's got himself up in the 5th, so he did get past Angry Man. So 5th place for Warwolf, so he is slowly making his way up to at least the top 3. Again, wasn't one of his maybe his best finishes in the last race, but still some valuable points. But I know he can do a lot better, and he knows that as well. So he's going to be going for it in this race. So Angry Man back in 6th. Again, comfortable race from Angry Man tonight. Flash in 7th. Ginger hunting him down in 8th. Oh, Ginger, he's right on him, so Ginger coming round the outside of him. Now he's going to be on the inside, is he? No. Didn't quite make it. So just sticks behind him in 8th, behind Flash. He's in 7th. Going to stick with this battle for a moment because these two are close. We'll have a look back up front in a minute. So Ginger then looks to go up the inside now. Can he get in the inside round this left-hander? Oh, no, not quite. Flash goes a little bit up on the dirt, but that's no problem now. So gets through, and again, a bit messy there on the chicane, just messes it up a little bit. That will give Ginger the incentive to go past, and has he got the power in it and excess to get past the Corvette? Well, he is kind of past him, but is Flash going to give it to him? Oh, he did try and give it to him, but Ginger again went wide, and he's out there on the grass, bumping and grinding all over the place. So that's got Jim Bob through to 8th, Seamus in 10th then. So Ginger back to 9th. Firepower 11th. Trying to do his utmost to get back into this after his mistake at the chicane. But has he got the power in Aston Martin to catch these group? Might be a little bit way off, he might be a little bit far back to get up to their front group, but might better get a few more places if you can get a good few laps in here. And then Pablo at the back, who must have had an off again somewhere, and like race 1, and I think it's just a track, he's not a favourite of his, I believe, but he won't give up. So back at the front then, so TCC then. Still comfortable out there. Brian Mulcahy doing everything he can to try and get himself onto the back of TCC, but at the moment TCC is looking pretty strong out there. And if you can keep it clean and just focus and concentrate. Oh, Dan's got himself up to 3rd, so Dan doing well. So Dan Excalibur must have had an off somewhere because he was in 3rd, so he's gone back to 5th now. Warwolf's got through as well to 4th. So Excalibur's obviously made a mistake somewhere, dropped himself back down to 5th. So Warwolf chasing down Dan. So Warwolf is getting himself up there, and he's looking for that top 3, and he's not far off it now. In fact, he's right on it now. Tried to have a look around the outside of Dan there, but that was never going to work on them, the double right-hander. Well, but now he's got himself on the inside. Great move. So a little switch back there from Warwolf, and got himself up on the inside. Now it's a drag race along the back here. He's going to have the pace in that Lexus to get past the Subaru, which he does, and he takes 3rd. So Warwolf now, he's on a charge. Still plenty of time, only about halfway through this race. Oh, and he just mucks up a little bit there, Warwolf, and it's going to give Dan Bailey the place back, and he could be under threat now from Excalibur and Angry Man, and yeah, I think he actually just moved out of the way and allowed them to get through, actually. So unfortunate there from Warwolf, just as he was doing well, and just as I was bigging him up there, he hasn't made a mistake, but never mind. So Angry Man to 5th then, so Angry Man making his way up there, just following Excalibur through. Dan Bailey, good 3rd place at the moment. So can Dan Bailey get anything on the back of Brian Mulcahy and TCC? Has he got the pace in that Subaru to do that? We'll keep watching and we'll find out. Back up top then, TCC, yeah, it's pulling out, looks like even further now from Brian Mulcahy, so he's looking pretty comfortable up there in the Ferrari at the moment. He's taking no prisoners. I think I'm right in what I said. I reckon he's a bit angry from race 2, and we've got 2 angry men on the track now. So I think he's going to give this one up. Doesn't look like he looks like he's pretty clean at the moment. So Brian Mulcahy though, he'll stay in 2nd, get some good 2nd place points. So pretty comfortable there too. So Dan Bailey then, 3rd place. Kind of on his own a little bit now, but If he can stay there, he's got third place wrapped up. If he can get clean as well, Warwolf, of course, is hunting him down in fourth. Oh, Excalibur is out of shape as well. Was in the background there. Excalibur in fifth. But again, he's sort of on his own a little bit there and got a bit of a gap back now to Jim Bob and the rest. So Jim Bob sixth. And then Angry Man and Ginger now having a battle. Ginger now chasing down Angry Man. Can he get him? But Ginger again runs wide. It's not the first time he's done that here tonight. He's not the only one who's done that here tonight. He's catching a lot of people out that particular bend. So Angry Man then is seventh. Still not quite catching up with Jim Bob. Flash in ninth, being chased down by Seamus. Seamus doing his best to try and get onto the back of Flash, and I think someone's gone off again. Is that Ginger again? I just see the dirt kick up, or was it Angry Man? Not sure. Might have even been Jim Bob, who knows? Just see a load of dust flash up, so could have been anybody in fairness. Could well be Jim Bob actually, because now Angry Man is right on the back of him. Let's just stick with this. Still got Firepower in 11th, Pablo in 12th. The Angry Man looking around the outside as they head up to the right hander. He's not going to go around the outside there. Jim Bob will keep that. Now, can they get through here clean? They can. Angry Man's right on the back of Jim Bob though. If they can get through here nice and clean, you can get the drive and RCZ. Oh, Jim Bob goes wide and that might have helped Angry Man. Oh, not really. I don't think Angry Man was clean through there either, so they both mucked up a little bit there. I think if Angry Man had got there through there clean, and he almost dived down the inside there. So he's certainly got some pace now in that RCZ. As we're 10 minutes into this race now, so we've got about another 5 minutes left. Angry Man looks on the outside, not going to go around the outside there. Jinks his way back to the inside now. Can he get up the inside here? Don't think he's quite got the pace in that RCZ to get past Jim Bob in the Jag. Jim Bob goes wide though, and again goes wide. It's going to allow him to get there, does he? And just comes back on Jim Bob a little bit. Yeah, sort of had to slow them. He sort of slowed them two down. He does get a penalty for that because I guess the game classes it unsafe entry back onto the racetrack, because he kind of went off and then just came back in front of the two behind him. So that's why he's got that penalty. I mean, to me it wasn't too bad, but the game obviously thought it was. So anyway, gets rid of that penalty, no problem, but he does lose 3 places in the process. So drops himself back down to ninth. So Ginger and Flash at it now, and a little nudge by Ginger. I don't think it was intentional, of course. It does give the place back to Flash, so exactly what you meant to do, the experienced campaigner, Ginger. Knows the rules, and that's exactly what you got to do. And Flash now hunting down Jim Bob. So there's a little battle here. Seamus off on the back of these two in 10th. Firepower still in 11th. Pablo in 12th. So let's stick with these 4 because they're jinking all over the place. We've got 3 cars trying to go for one spot on the track, on this tight track, as you can see. Can't get 3 cars side by side along here. No way, Jose. Oh, there's that Jim Bob again, and he messes up. Yeah, and I think he just tried to get around outside. Might have taken Ginger off with him as well, but yeah, again, just pushing a little bit too hard there. So Jim Bob down to 11th. Was really trying to battle it out, but just couldn't get there in the end, and yeah, went off, and that was the end of that. And Pablo now not that far behind him, so Pablo will have a look and see Jim Bob in front of him. So back up front then, TCC's there, but look at Brian Moncani now. He has really pulled the gap on him. So Brian Moncani, we're going to stick with this. Brian Moncani flashing at TCC. He's not going to let him go, not for the lead. You're not going to let your lead go, especially with TCC wanting to get maximum points, so he can flash as much as he likes, but TCC is not going to give him the place. I know he's trying to put him off, and that's the idea of it a little bit, to a certain degree, although a little bit of gamesmanship needs to be thought about as well, but he can't keep flashing. But TCC only needs to stay where he is, and he'll, as long as he's clean. Yeah, so still remains in first, so he can get through here clean. There's no way that Brian Moncani can get past him. It's as simple as that. Don't allow your opponent to get past if you can help it. Just try and put him off as much as you can, and or defend as much as you can, I should say. Not put him off, but just defend as much as you can, as hard as you can, and it's exactly what TCC is doing at the moment. I'm going to stick with this because, quite rightly so, this is the battle for the lead. Everything else is pretty much the same. In fact, Warwolf has got himself up into third, Dan Bailey at the fourth, so I think Warwolf has gained another place, so he has got himself up into the top three, so Warwolf steaming through. So Dan in fourth, Excalibur fifth, Angry Man sixth, Flash in seventh, Shamus eighth. Oh, and Brian Mulcahy's still looking for it. But TCC, the pressure is had here. Can he see it out? And this could well be the final lap. So if he can see this through, if he can hold off Brian Mulcahy, he's going to have victory here in race 3, which is what he needs. So I think this might well be the final lap, you know, as they just head up to this last section. And it is the final lap, so the battle goes right to the end. Brian Mulcahy runs wide. Now he's not going to get past him now. That's slowed up his momentum, and so TCC with a good win there. Look at this, bumper to bumper. So TCC wins that third race. Good win there. Brian Mulcahy, good race as well in second. Warwolf comes in third. So from where he was after his mistake, his little off at the start, it was good to get third place. Dan then comes in fourth. Great points for Dan there. Congratulations to Dan in fourth. Excalibur then in fifth. Not had one of his best evenings, but he'll take fifth place, that's for sure. And Angry Man is sixth. Flash got himself to seventh. Got seventh place. Shamus in eighth. Firepower coming in ninth. So actually, he did make a place. The Ginger's made a mistake somewhere because Ginger's back to 10th, so Firepower does get some more points there, finishes in 9th. Well done to Firepower. So Ginger in 10th. And then we've got Pablo, who's actually got past Jim Bob after he must have had another major off, so Pablo in 11th. And then Jim Bob bringing up the rear in 12th. So that's your race 3. Join me again soon for the next round, the last round, final round, round 6. And hopefully I'll catch you again then. And thanks for watching.